Have you ever wanted success so badly, yet found yourself doing nothing about it? You dream big, you plan for tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. If this sounds familiar, then listen closely. This story might completely change the way you see ambition and laziness. In a quiet village, surrounded by green hills and rivers, lived a young man named Kareem. Kareem was 25, full of health, energy, and dreams. He often told his neighbors, "One day, I'll be the most successful farmer in this village. My land will be rich with golden crops, and people will respect me everywhere." Everyone admired Kareem's dreams. But there was one problem. Kareem loved talking more than working. When others rose with the sun, Kareem stayed in bed. When the farmers worked under the hot sky, Kareem sat under a tree imagining his bright future. When the women carried water from the well, Kareem always said, "I'll do it later." Kareem wanted success, but he refused to sweat for it. One evening, his grandfather, a wise farmer, visited him. He looked at Kareem's land. It was rich soil, but empty. "My son," he asked, "why is your field bare? You speak of golden crops, but I see only dust." Kareem laughed. "Don't worry, grandfather. Tomorrow I'll begin. Just wait and see." The old man sighed. He had heard tomorrow too many times before. So he handed Kareem 2 small bags of seeds. "These are not ordinary seeds," the grandfather explained. "The first is the seed of ambition. Water it daily, and it will grow into a strong tree that gives fruit, shade, and wealth. The second is the seed of laziness. Plant it, and it will grow quickly, but it will spread weeds across your field and destroy everything." Kareem held the 2 seeds. He thought, "Of course, I will plant ambition. I want success." But the next morning, he felt tired. "Tomorrow," he whispered again. Days passed. Out of boredom, he planted both seeds. "I'll see what happens," he said carelessly. Weeks later, Kareem returned to his field. He froze. The laziness seed had exploded into live dark weeds spread everywhere, choking the soil. The ambition seed was weak and dying, thirsty and forgotten. His grandfather returned and said, "Kareem, look at your land. This is your life. Ambition is like a fragile seed. Without care, it dies. Laziness, however, grows by itself. It spreads quickly and destroys everything in its path." Kareem's heart sank. For the first time, he understood. Dreams mean nothing without effort. That night, he couldn't sleep. He whispered, "If I don't change today, laziness will control me forever." The next morning, before the sun rose, Kareem went to the field. He pulled out the weeds with his bare hands. His back ached, his palms bled, but he didn't stop. He watered the ambition seed. Day after day, he worked. Slowly, the small seed became a strong tree, its branches full of fruit, its shade wide and generous. Kareem changed too. He was no longer called lazy. He was remembered as the farmer who fought his laziness and won. Dear listener, Kareem's story is not just about farming. It is about life. Inside you, too, are 2 seeds. Ambition, which only grows if you feed it with daily effort. Laziness, which grows on its own, but destroys everything you dream of. So do not wait for tomorrow. Start today. Water your ambition. Pull out the weeds of laziness before they take over your life. If you enjoyed this story and learned something new, give this video a like. Subscribe to Tales with English for more simple stories that help you practice English and grow your vocabulary. And share this with a friend who has big dreams but needs a push to act. Let's grow ambition together.